All right, welcome, friends. This is the Golden Hammer League. We are going into a match between the 0-5 heads and what are they called? Siege? The Siege?
The Siege.
Siege Machine?
I'm just going to go Siege. Or Trebuchet for
That's
short.
all I'm going to call them during... Yeah, I'm going to call them... So, first game of the season. Kicking it off with a little bit of a banger. We have our own self-proclaimed Clockwork Vendetta-esque team with the wacky comps. That'll be Siege versus the 0-5 heads, who are very interesting low-resource dive team by identity. So kind of a clash of styles here for our very first match. Might actually be fun. See what happens, but looks like we're going to go in. Like I said, there's that low-resource dive. coming in from 0 and 5 heads. Feeder Rabbit just getting a little bit of point presence right now. Reader Rabbit, gotta love that. Just taking the high ground. But we have the Hog and Sig coming out of Siege, and Mormon, he is on the high ground alongside the rest of his team. Big anti-nade coming out from SK just to assist his team and keep them alive. Evil Laser is going to go on to Dr. Crip, who is just sitting on the high ground. The one clip! Oh, Evil Laser. Beautiful mechanics on display right there. And by beautiful mechanics, I mean Dr. Crip literally just stood still. Evil Laser will die to Feeder Rabbit, though. Mengon was on the high ground. Reinfart is found, did go pretty low in that fight. And very interesting. Siege Machine kind of falling apart there, despite getting the first pick.
Man, they definitely did. I mean, they had it won, they had the high ground, and then they decided to give up the high ground 100% to this dive team, which meant everyone could just go at once and just start picking them up one by one.
Right. And you would think that a longer fight would be better for Siege, right? Because dive, it has to be done quick. I mean, it's a very low resource dive coming out of 0 and 5 heads. They do not have a lot of healing.
Oh,
but, Rose. I mean, there we go. There's that lack of healing right there. Reader Rabbit gets a little aggressive, does go down to Rose immediately, especially with the damage boost coming out from Mengon. But Siege, they have to be a little bit faster. They have to be a little bit faster. They're going to decide to turn around on the ball. But Rose going to come up with his second pick of the fight, going to take down Scribble despite Evil Laser falling. And yes, Feeder Rabbit is going to get the mines off, but Reinfart going to pop off a little bit. Evil Laser brought back into the fight. Looks like the mines did not get that much done. Nice hook from Reinfart onto Dr. Crape. Adam coming in clutch. Rose picks up his third of the fight. Who's still on the point right now? It is Reader. Probably not going to get anything done here. Rose coming up with like 4 kills in that fight.
Wait,
and both teams.
That's Reinfart on the hog. I just realized. Ooh.
Yeah, it's Adam. It's Adam. They've decided to go with the Adam Hog instead of the Taco. So, good fight for both teams, I would say. The only ults committed were Feeder Rabbit's mines. And what do I want from Dairy Queen? I want a vanilla shake. Tell her that. There we go. And I don't know what I was saying, but looks like the fight's going right now. Evil Laser is going to throw out the pulse bomb. Going to come up a little bit short, getting nothing. Rose just pressuring the point right now. The Nano Barrage. Oh boy, that's a big one. Takes down the Pharah and the Echo. Jesus does get the kill onto SK, but Rose is going to come up with his third in the fight. That Nano doing so much work, getting the DMEC as well. Mengon going to bring back SK, so all the healing back SK. Putting in some work, getting that. Nice. This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be for Siege.
I mean, as I said, this comp doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's working.
It's distracting, right? Like, there's... I mean, the one thing Dive cannot do is have its objective split, right? I mean, most comps can't, but Dive especially can't. You have to be kind of set on one objective and how you're going to utilize it. But we do have the Zarya coming in from Feeder Rabbit as well. Looks like they're going to provide Reader with the bubble as he dives in so that he doesn't just get instantly blown up. Reader is going to commit the primal. Looks like he's just going to try and distract the Pharah Mercy right now. Sitting in the little Fisher spot. Evil Laser going to go down to Feeder Rabbit. There's a whole other fight going on the point right now. Feeder Rabbit does not have the bubble, is going to get Flux, is going to go very low, but they're unable to save it. Eagles is going to pop the trance just a little bit after the Flux. They're going to take down Reinfart as well. I do believe that there are only 4 people alive for Siege right now, but they have so much percentage on the point. It looks like they're just going to be able to stall. I don't know, actually. No, yeah, definitely. With Mengon going down, it doesn't matter if they kill Jesus. The tank line for 0 and 5 putting in so much work. Evil Laser just leave. I mean, it looks like every ult was used in that fight, right? We were looking at 10.
Every single ult. We almost
when both teams came in.
Yeah, we almost had the Pharaoh ult back. And almost have the... They definitely should have the Valk.
Oh, absolutely. They'll come up very
Huge
close.
purple.
Ooh, Reinfart, he is purple. That was an adjustment that Dr. Kret mid did go off of the Mercy and did go onto the Ana. Pretty close to a Nano as well. I wonder who they're going to give it to. Probably one of the tanks, right? I imagine maybe give it to Jesus. Let him go crazy in the back line. But
either Jesus or Reader Rabbit. One of the two.
Well, Evil Laser goes down early, though. They're going to have to dedicate something. Mengon has to kind of choose who to res now because, I mean, Siege has currently, they have no DPS on the field. Looks like they're going to go for the Pharah, though. But Mengon is going to get discorded. Is going to be sticky. And Reinfart, he's incredibly low right now. He is purple. He might be able to heal himself back up. He actually gets the Nano. But the Nano is going to go onto Reader Rabbit for the other team in Mormon. He is going to fall. Reinfart, though, getting the kill, but it looks like he is not going to be able to keep anything going. Rose is going to die to Eagles. Nice mid-air shots, and that will be the 0 and 5 heads. Taking a pretty hotly contested control point.
I'm not going to lie. They're fighting all over the map. It's hard for me to follow who to cam.
Yeah, it's going crazy. There are a lot of little fights going on right now, and It. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky I'm not the camera person right now because I mean, kudos to you. I have no idea what I would even follow. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Mangon, the Mercy one trick, saying good job me. There you go. Yep, did about as much as good. There, I imagine.
I was gonna say I was surprised. I mean, Rose got a lot of work done on the Pharah, but who was it? Scribble was able to keep up on that Echo. Just taking him out of the sky. And same with Eagles. Eagles was hitting some clutch. What's it? The Zen?
Purples?
Barrages? No. Barrages is. They just orb things, whatever they're called.
Ooh, that's a really good kill.
Quick.
So Rose currently on the Junkrat right now, and this spam comp is just going to do so much for Siege on this point. They're going to get to sleep on the Rita Rabbit. They're just going to pump more grenades into him, but still pretty low resource are Siege right now. You'll see a lot of their health bars are really low. They probably won't be able to take a longer engagement, so yes, they do finish it up quite quickly. Rose is going to fall, but it does not matter. Those late staggers onto 0 and 5 heads going to make this very, very holdable for now.
Did Mangon fall early in that fight? Yeah, it looks like she did. She's able to come back. Yeah, she's able to come back in the fight, though. Yeah, interesting on this Brig, though.
Yeah, the Brig's an interesting choice. Oh, Reinfar is walled off. Let's see.
That's an awesome flash, though. Evil has an awesome
But Morgan's actually going to get the kill onto Scribble, so the May is gone for 0 and 5 heads. Probably the centerpiece of this comp, most people might argue, is you just leave at that point, right? Rita Rabbit's going to fall, as is Eagles. And yeah, I mean, you just can't stay here if you're 0 and 5 heads. And it looks like they want to chase a little bit, do Siege.
I'll say with the engagements on their dive is very quick. It's very precise. They all go in together. On this Brawl comp, they don't look as comfortable moving all in.
Jesus tries to throw the flashbang at the tire. Very unfortunate. I mean, what else are you going to do? It does a little bit of damage, so it's not the worst idea in the world. Like, you know, get the flash and the shot, and I think that does enough damage to maybe kill it. But, you know, that's a mere Kree gone, and we're already up to 60% for Siege. 0 and 5 head coming up on a few ults, but they're going to have to use them first. Mormon is going to pop the Flux pretty early. Dr. Crep does not have the beat, and Rita Rabbit's just going to die. Half his health was gone. Reinfar does get frozen up in the fight, but Mangon going to take down Crip. Jesus falls, and yeah, I mean, Siege just looking incredible right now. They only invested a Nano. Actually, I should say they invested the Nano, they invested the Tire, they invested the Flux quite a bit, but they're still going to be coming up on the Rally, the Shatter. Evil Laser's low right now, needs healing. I don't know why he's not getting healing. He needs it right now. Reinfar looking for the Shatter, though. Evil Laser's going to pop the High Noon. Feeder Rabbit uses the bubble quite early. Shatter!
Oh, that Shatter!
Nice.
Almost a bigger Shatter.
Readers is a little better. Readers is just a little better, and by a little, I mean a lot. The Blizzard's also going to come out for Scribble, and yep, 0 and 5 heads. They need to touch the point. They do. They are, they're rolling right now. They're absolutely Usain bolting their way to the point.
It just took them 4 ults. Was it 4 ults to get there?
4 ults. They had to use everything. They still have the beat and the grav coming online, and the ult economy for Siege is pretty rough right now, I would say, especially now that they're swapping SK over to the Batiste. But I mean, that's a smart swap. That's such a smart swap. You don't have anything for the grav, like no defensive ults whatsoever, so Immort is actually going to be what you use in order to block this, right? I mean, that's such a good swap if you're trying to win this fight right now, and you know that they have the grav. Mangon also has the Rally, so they're going to have some extra armor coming in.
Scribble!
There's no wall! There's no wall for Siege!
This is a walk. This should be a walkover. Oh! Uh-oh.
Yep. That's such a good nade, but oh no.
That's amazing. Yep, that was an awesome Immort too.
That's the whole point. That's why they swap. Evil Laser coming in big, just brawling it out, getting quite a few kills. The beat, I mean, I don't know what you're going to get with that. Mangon did get shattered. She is very low, but Rita Rabbit going to get pinned down by Reinfar. Dr. Crip, the beat is worn out, is just doing his best to distract. Right now, Rose coming in with the Tire, probably going to try and get Feeder here. I imagine
gets
3 Rose with a huge Tire. Looks like only Eagles and Jesus are going to be able to touch the point, but Rose comes up with his 4th kill of the fight. The concussion mine, no joke whatsoever. They just need to kill Reader now. The pin off the point over time, going to dwindle down. And Siege actually take a point.
Yeah, I mean, this is just proving that 0 and 5 heads, without the dive and these close maps, they're just not comfortable. Like,
they're not
at
comfortable.
all.
I think it's also the fact, so they're a very clean team, right?
100%.
When you scrim, like, I mean, you know it. When you scrim, you generally go against people who are playing the meta comp almost all the time. You don't play against a lot of people who are throwing this wonky emu brain shit at you, right? There's It just doesn't happen. So, I mean, we got rolled by 0 and 5 heads because we played meta, the Doo Blast did, and they just knew everything. They knew everything that you had to do against the meta comp, against the double shield poke. But maybe it's very possible that if you swap it up, throws them for a loop, and they're getting onto, like you said, they're on something uncomfortable. But same comp. They're going to stay on the Batiste, our Siege. And Scribble going to be on the Hanzo this time. Very interesting. Rose, he just gets rolled over. Jesus coming up big with 2 kills. We'll see if they're going to get anything else. Jesus with 3, taking down Reinfar, and you just leave. If you are Siege, look, see everyone's going off the map. They are.
And wait, was that coordination there? Did Siege just do something coordinated?
They did something coordinated. So they're going to go over to the Pharmercy. Pharmercy is very good. On this point, it's going to be difficult against McCree of Jesus caliber. It's going to be up to Evil Laser to kind of do a little bit of distracting in order to keep Jesus in check. So it's very doable. It's just going to be hard. Jesus is incredibly good. His aim is sublime, and he's going to have a lot of support from his team. This comp is very centered around protecting the McCree, allowing him to be your primary damage dealer, while Scribble just kind of like deals with the shields and the bubbles and stuff. Or just the shields, sorry, they're running the Ryan Sig. But yep, Siege, they're just going to make their way to the point there. Everyone's poking a little bit. Interesting. Evil Laser going on an off angle, see if he can make anything happen. He's going to pick off Jesus.
That's a great pick.
Jesus was on the high ground. Great flashbang, too. Evil Laser, he is going to have to give his life for it, so it's up to his team to make something happen. He was purple. That was such a good purple from Iggles. Iggles just sitting there uncontested, able to get whatever he wants done. Mormon going to get a pick on a Scribble, so I do believe it's actually even. And Rose is going to get Iggles as well. Like I said, I mean, Rose just decides to contest it. Peter Rabbit is going to walk onto the supports, though. Mangon, that's a very risky res, is going to die to Jesus. But, I mean, this is just looking worse and worse for Siege as time goes on. I mean, the ults are just... They're almost there. Mormon's gonna have the Flux, Rose the Barrage, SK2 or SK the Alpha, or oh, I just called him SK the Alpha. Sorry, SK the Nano. But I mean, you have 4 ults online for 0 and 5 heads, 4 whole ults, especially the Tinkle. Grab Dragon here could just end the round. I mean, really.
Ryan.
Oh, Adam's gonna die.
Oh, Raider could go down quick too.
And there it is. There's the Grab Dragons. Excellent combo. Feeder Rabbit is going to go up into the air with the Flux. Does have the bubble ready, though. Rose just trying to build the barrage as quickly as he can. Is going to pop it from the high ground. Very nice. Sleep!
Oh my god!
And, yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Grab Dragon, pretty hard to beat, especially when you don't have the Batiste or a defensive ult. And they're just going to get 99-0'd on that point. 0 and 5 heads going to take map 1. Oh, the skin synergy, dude. The new Mayhem skin.
Except for Eagles. What is that?
Skin. Yeah. Whack.
My skin! Who did he... Oh!
Yeah, this is the 4K. 4K, absolutely disgusting. This concussion mine shot, you know, just gets it done.
I'm not gonna lie, my favorite part there is him walking by SK that looked like he just wasn't in it. Right? Everyone just left the game. I guess 0 and 5 heads are out.
0 and 5 heads have the Pog camp.
All right, Scribble's taking on a 1v6. Oh, there we go. It's first one, right? Yeah. All right, so what you think of that coming out? 0 and 5 heads won. I honestly thought the Siege did a lot better than anyone could have expected.
Yeah, 0 and 5 are really good. They're really good from experience. They're a really good team. They're really clean. I don't know. There just wasn't an answer. So Mormon, you bring him in to play the Sigma because if you have Taco on your team, Taco's obviously going to play the Zarya. Taco, I mean, like Reinfar is mostly going to be your main tank. He's going to play your Reinhardts, and he's only going to play Reinhardt probably. I imagine this team, if they use main tanks, are only going to play Reinhardt. And then Taco, you can bring him in to play like the Sig, or not the Sig, the Hog and the Zarya. And you know, I just didn't like that there wasn't really an answer for the anti-nades because there were about 3 fights in a row where Reinhardt just gets antied and dies because they don't have an immortality field, they don't have a bubble for him, they don't have anything. You can't really peel for that in a brawl comp if you don't have those cooldowns. And so that was just kind of like a strategic oversight. I think they thought that they would be able to just kind of get in and dictate their own cadence, do whatever they want. But it just didn't happen.
Yeah, and the other thing was with Mangon being in, they didn't have the Lucio player to kind of bring the
Yep.
siege in, so they were going on slow motion.
Hmm. Definitely, you could definitely feel the speed advantage too. I mean, Reinhardt feels so bad. You know it. Reinhardt feels
Oh yeah.
horrible to play when the enemy team has a Lucio and you don't. It literally feels like you're the fat kid at a track meet. It's horrid, horrid. It's just unenjoyable. But looks like the next map's going to be Blizzard World. We will be going in shortly. Taco in for Mormon, or no, not Mormon.
No.
Looks like
In for Rose.
in for Rose. So Taco looks like he'll be playing projectile DPS for the team. Braga in for Mangon. So more Lucio potentially about to be played. Pretty much anything else other than Mercy, right? Mangon plays a lot of Mercy. A lot of Mercy.
A lot of Mercy, and the only other is Sim, which I don't
Or
think.
Symmetra, yes.
I don't think Mangon's gonna bust out the Sim.
Unless we go to like Lijiang or something, you generally don't want to bring in a Sim player who can only play Sim, right? Like
Yeah.
that'd be a little wild. That'd be creative, and that's what Siege want to be. But yeah.
I say Clockwork Vendetta. There definitely are Clockwork Vendetta. I got an emote thanks to Lady Redbox's subscription.
Ooh, Lady Redbox, thank you for the sub. Very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We unlocked a Pride LGBT. Ha, I get it.
Nice.
I
There we
get
go.
it. It's TEA. T.
TEA. All right, so it looks like we're just waiting for. I don't know exactly what we're waiting for.
Oh wait, I unlocked a Pride Koala? What is this?
That's nice.
Cool. Is this the beginning of a Newcastle Wafugi? Oh god.
Oh yeah. Yeah, pick your waifus. You got a choice of Braga, Adam SK, and Evil Laser, and Mormon. That's it. That's what you get. Worst Otome game of all time, bro.
I don't know. SK too cute.
Yeah, that's why it's a bad game. He's the obvious choice, right?
I mean that's true.
It-
Yeah, yeah. Actually, oh yeah, yeah.
All right, maybe don't.
0-5-8. Oh god.
No, the bit above that. We just ignore that actually.
That's all right. That's why we don't see chat right now.
Yeah. This is we're protecting you, chat. We're protecting you guys from
Yeah.
seeing some of the stuff that gets said. So they are asking for ours. Looks like teams are R. We're R. We're going to be going into it quite quickly. I would imagine a little poggers, and Reinhardt's going.
Ooh, we're going into good old Blizzard World.
We are going into Blizzard World. Are going into Blizzard World. I would love to see what kind of whack stuff Siege are going to bring out. I mean, they got flanks for the Roadhog. Roadhog can pretty much just walk all over the map. We might see something wild like that. We might not. We might not. I'm excited though. And I imagine we'll probably see the dive coming out from 0-5 to start things off. Not sure.
If they don't, is that throwing? Not exactly, but
I don't know. They looked okay on the Brawl. Looks like they're gonna come out on more Brawl. They've decided they've prescribed Brawl for the diagnosis of whatever
oh, no.
illness hampered disease they'll be running. Oh, Taco.
Taco is on the hog, but
Okay,
The
that's gross, but Mormon on
that's
Reaper?
what I mean. The self-proclaimed Black Knight.
I mean, he was a
I think-
3900 Reaper player
Yeah,
at one point.
That's the worst part. Is I think. Oh, I hate saying this, but I think Mormon has the highest SR in the league, playing one-tricking Reaper.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty.
No.
Kind of nasty, but Taco and the Hog can make up for a lot of what Mormon's other particular DPS picks. But yeah, they're just gonna walk in. It seems we do have the Reinhardt and the Hog, so not a lot of damage mitigation other than the health pools for the tanks of Siege, and just nice little Rein Zarya brawl coming out of 0-5 heads. Reinhardt and Reader just exchanging some fire strikes and whatnot. Anti-nades go already out for Eagles, so don't have to worry about being purpled, at least for the moment. But I mean, the people on Siege, the players, they're quite low.
Oh!
But that is a fat hook from Taco onto Scribble. That was
should
disgusting.
Oh, that should be the go button, but they're not going.
They're not like going just yet because Evil Laser's down. Their DPS, they're gone. They are gone. Taco's out in out in Narnia right now, but I mean you can't really chase him right now, can you? If anyone went to do it, it'd be disgusting. It'd be egregious. Oh, Eagles almost gets hooked there. Does not. Does not.
Yeah, but
Taco avoids.
I will say, I mean, Siege.
Oh, he's just sitting. He's just sitting.
Oh, everyone on their back.
But I mean, it's not really getting anything done.
Nope, and there's the landfill.
Evil Laser's gotten 2 kills so far, and he's just in no man's land right now. Evil Laser comes up with his 3rd kill of the fight. Peter Rabbit's gonna commit the grab when they're down 3. I don't totally understand the idea there. Mormon coming up with 2 kills. Hey, he's just the only one on the point right now. He has the Bob. Might decide that stalling with Bob is okay. Thank goodness they decided that is not the way to go. But oh man, Feeder, you're gonna want that back, brother.
That was, I think they pretty much just let Taco do his own thing on the side. Like,
I mean, that's what happened. I mean, it's the flank Hog. It's Taco on Hog. What are you gonna do? He's a god gamer. Taco is. And look, I mean, he's just charging ahead. He doesn't care if they have the shield and the bubble up. He's just gonna go and use it. Lets him use whole Hog as much as he wants. They're not giving all that immortality field. It was rough. It was very rough. That was meant for Taco, so he could survive his whole Hog, by the way, and it simply went by the wayside. Mormon is going to die here, just get absolutely rolled. SK might die because he went ahead to help Mormon, but I'm not quite sure. No, they'll be fine. So you get the whole Hog out of Siege, the Shatter, it's gone. But you still have a lot coming up right now. You have the Nano Death Blossom. Could do something with Bob. You could window at any point, but DPS holds.
Bob.
DPS holds.
There's another Bob. That Bob is
chilling.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest.
I would say
it's not the greatest in the world. It's just gonna go for a ride.
I mean, it's just zoning. Ooh.
So Mormon does get the nano, but oh, that's an excellent disengage coming out from 0-5 heads. But Evil Laser is gonna catch them on rotation, throw a dynamite into them, looking pretty good. But he's just gonna get walked on by the Zarya. He finally gets out, but Siege looks like they're making a little bit of progress on the point. But high ground's going to be reclaimed by 0-5 heads. Excellent position. Let's see if they're going to do anything with this dragon. Probably going to save it for the grab, but Reader...
And there's the Shatter.
Throw out the Shatter. Gets nothing. Oh, Feeder's just behind him. Feeder just literally walked on SK behind the entirety of Siege. Brugga's still going to pop this. Sync is winnable. Eagles is down to Taco, so it's very possible. Reinhardt does get that mortality field. Reader is nanoed currently. There's no one who can really help him, I think, and he is just going to fall. So I think we're looking at an even fight. Taco's down, though, so a lot of clutch potential done for Siege, and with Brugga going down, I think that's quite literally all your heals. SK and Brugga are out of the fight, so if you're Reinhardt and Evil, you're just gonna get as much progress as you can and die here.
There's Feeder, yep, and Feeder just got it. So now they have the grab dragon.
Yep, and you do have Brugga's immortality field. They have to be tracking it. They have to make sure that it does not get used early. Mormon still has the Death Blossom, still hasn't gotten a chance to really use it. I think they were trying to use it with the nano, but like I said earlier, excellent disengage. From 0-5 heads, looking really good. And yeah, like you said, the ult economy is excellent. It's actually excellent for both teams.
Yeah,
I would say right now.
Here's the dragon.
There's the immortality field. The immortality field is way too early.
Yeah.
Way too early, way too obvious of a spot. Mormon is just going to try and walk on them, but Scribble going to get his 4th kill of the fight. And that's alright. If you're Brugga, I mean, that's an excellent grab spot from Theater, I should say, because Brugga really has nowhere he can throw the immortality field. That's just not in open land. I mean, anyone at range could have taken that down anywhere he put it. And if you do it early, like it's dragon, if like someone might die. And if you do it too late, someone might die because it's dragon. It's impossible to sustain through it without a transcendence.
I was gonna say, I think it was dead before the dragon even got to them.
Yeah. It was early, but still, it's just he was put between a rock and a hard place there, which is how well it was placed.
Literally, oh, was this gonna be Nat? There it is.
All right, Mormon, he's in. Let's see if he gets anything. He's gonna get 2!
Oh,
he's gonna get antied though. Bob gonna He slept in the middle of the fight. Taco has swapped over to the Zarya, decided that the Hog was not getting as much value as he wanted. He was pretty close to whole Hog, but no, just not going to do it. Eagles is going to get the kill onto Reinfar. Don't know exactly how that happened. Feeder just going to walk on Taco, and despite the ult commitment, Siege are not in any better of a spot than they were earlier.
This is not looking great. I mean, they have the Nano Shatter coming up. Mormon going to the McCree? I guess that's not terrible.
Yeah, exactly. If there's any solace, though, it's the ult economy. Eagles is the only person with an ult. And the only person who's really even close. You could argue that Scribble is, just based on how quickly Hanzo charges his ult. But, I mean, you got, like you said, Nano and Shatter. That's a pretty good entrance into a fight, especially if you're able to poke down.
Oh, I know. They're on the McCree. They're going to try flashing. But Reinfart dies.
Reinfart just goes a little too far ahead, I think, in that fight. One could argue that his team probably should have backed him up there, but it just looks like they were not ready. Just gets absolutely melted, and the sad part is that has allowed Scribble to build his ult, so they're just going to have that for that fight. Siege looking very lackadaisical when it comes to these engagements.
No, Brugga can touch. I was going to say, I don't know if they can touch, but I guess now they'll touch it.
Well, for better or for worse, the cart has rolled back quite far. Has rolled back quite far. There we go. They're going to throw the Nano onto Reinfart, see if he gets anything done. He's quite low right now. Is going to throw out the Shatter. Scribble just going to throw the grab, or the dragon, right into the grab. Everyone in the grab died early anyway. Taco and Evil Laser, though, getting some kills. Brugga is going to fall late in the fight. We'll see if Evil Laser can get this kill on the Crepe Reader Rabbit, picking up on the point. Only person around is Evil Laser. Only person who can touch. He's getting whooped around by Lucio. Not going to be able to get there.
He got bullied.
He got bullied there. But yeah, looking Siege, they looked really good on point A when they could kind of abuse Taco's off-angling, but when it came to the brawl, just a little lackluster in that sense. I don't know how long they spent working on these silly comps, but when the silly comps don't work, they seem to be having a little bit of a rough time.
You know, we've probably talked about it longer than they've worked on these comps. Let's be honest.
Yeah. We're putting a lot of insight into something that was probably written down on a whiteboard and, you know, smacked with a ruler.
You think whiteboard?
Good.
I think no, like a bar like a bar napkin.
Yeah.
A piece of tissue
like
paper.
for all we know, they could be making these comps up in the spawn right now. Like they might not even have gone that far. We'll see though. They are gonna go with the Zarya, our Siege, on the defense. So very
on this Umbra.
I mean, you have... Okay, I was about to say, Mormon was on the Tracer. You have Evil Laser in the roster, and you're going to put Mormon on Tracer? That's a little whack. They're going to throw out the Mei. Mormon is, without a doubt, the best abuser of heroes, of broken heroes that we probably have in the league.
And I'm sure he's playing it going, ugh, every time he freezes someone.
He's probably laughing his giddy little brain off. His glasses are probably shaking off his nose when he gets these freezes. But we're gonna have a Sombra. We're gonna have a Hanzo Sombra. It's very possible that Jesus is scouting. They did that against other teams quite thoroughly. Used the Sombra to scout just to make sure that that's like they're running the comps they want to. And you know that's important for a team like 0-5 Heads that has like practiced the dive so much. They want to make sure that they're rolling out on the right comp. And
evil.
Well,
that wall.
So the DPS
big.
for 0-5 coming up huge. I don't know exactly how they went down there. It was just good shots. Jesus on the off angle, see if he can get anything done there. Scribble gonna die to Mormon, so no DPS on the side of Siege. Adam gonna go in, get slept. I mean, that was just an easy point, eh? What can you say?
That was a roll.
So Reinfart has now gone over to the Hog, and Mormon is on Genji. Mormon is now on Genji. So we have the double off tank comp coming in. I would say these are comfort picks for both these guys. Well, not Mormon. I'm looking at Taco and Adam when I'm saying that. Yeah, no, there's not a single world, unless he proves me wrong, that Mormon is a Genji player of all things. But he could prove me wrong right here. Right here. Eagles does have the Nano, and Reader's very close to the Shatter. I mean, I think a Nano play with no shield, a Nano Shatter, or a Nano into the Shatter is just going to win. I think, yeah, like you said, this match will be done. They're just poking right now. They're just waiting for these ults to be brought up. Nice hook onto Jesus. Reinfart is going to get the bubble as he hooks him in, but he will die. Immortality Field just a little bit too late. Mormon is purple at the moment, but so is Rita Rabbit. They're just going to back off a little bit, are 0-5. And yeah, they're looking pretty good. Mormon's just going to go in, going to get the kill onto Jesus, but he will die quite early. Evil Laser just trying to get a couple exit picks as they disengage, but they don't have a lot of time. They don't have a lot of time at all. And the only ult that's coming online, I mean, it's literally there.
It is
literally there. They're going to throw the nano onto Reinhardt. Rita Rabbit probably just going to shatter her, right? Yep, that's going to throw out the grab. I mean, it's just a wash. Dr. Crip is going to die, but looks like Brugga gets picked off. That's so much healing gone. Prestige, Immortality Field practically. I mean, I think it already got used, so they got a lot of value out of it. But this Dragon on the point's pretty much going to clear it off. Taco's going to get his bubble used, and there you go. 0-5 heads. They break through the weirdness.
Oh, that was a roll. That just looked easy for them.
Looked rather simple. I mean, it's practically a gift, right? When you are running Rhine, you get a lot of damage done in the fight before. You get so much damage done in the fight before. You have a shatter. Sorry, I'm just watching play the game. Nice aim.
Scribble.
Nice little fade away. What was I saying? Oh, and I mean, they have shatter, and then the enemy team decides to swap over to Hog. Like, that's just gifting him a shatter, right? That's just gifting it.
100%. I have no idea. I mean, yeah, you could block out the bubble, but, you know, it's easy enough to time it. Also, more importantly, I just want to point out, Shawnee saying, Mormon Genji, yes, he's going to die so fast.
Yeah, he actually performed probably better than most of his team, though, I would say. It seemed like the rest of his team were kind of falling over, and Mormon was the only one to really get a pick. Yeah, I'm watching it on the 90-second delay right now. Mormon was the only person to get a pick in that fight. So.
Neat.
Well. Yep.
I was going to say, I just watched the Shatter, Nano, Grav all come out at once on
the,
on the Hog.
It almost didn't work. Dr. Crepe almost died there. I mean, Dr. Crepe did die there. It was very turnable. But then the Dragon came in. And it just wiped face. So looks like we have oh nope. I'm okay, nope. Sorry, I saw my name. I saw Bluta and I thought it was Brugga. I thought Brugga had been subbed out, and then I decided he wasn't, and then I saw Mengon and Brugga get subbed again. So a lot of dyslexic feelings going through me right now, and I don't even have dyslexia. Rose also in for Taco. Taco back to the bench.
Yep, Rose is in, Esk is in, Mormon's still in. So it looks like they're going to put Mormon back on the off tank. Looks
where
like,
he belongs, yes.
Yeah, as to say. And 0-5 heads, same thing.
In the chat, we have a reverse sweep incoming from Shawnee, and Brugga, who is on siege, says, nah. Says, nah. No faith in the team. Maybe he's just upset that he's getting put on the bench. He has to learn the life of a bench boy, how hard it is. It's not easy.
I mean, at least he'll be able to tell us, is it pine? Is it mahogany? What kind of wood is on that bench? We need to know.
If it's siege, we're probably looking at driftwood. If I'm being honest, I imagine that's
too nice for them. It's probably like bamboo that they harvested themselves.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. How do you harvest bamboo? Is it hard? Is it not easy?
No, it's just everywhere, and you just chop it. You just use a machete and you're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. It's just everywhere. Also, it's probably the worst thing to make a bench out of, so that's why they would choose it.
Have fun. I will be right back. That vanilla shake I was talking about earlier in the cast has made its way to me.
Ooh.
So I will be right back.
All right. Looks like it's me time. What is going on in this game? I need to update scores, all that. Man, what a struggle. For everyone out there, this is the first to 3. With the 0-5 heads up 2-0. I just want to say, guys, just so you know out there, 0-5 heads, not only are they coordinated in the fights, not only are their skins coordinated, but you guys can see, do you see these rabbits? Reader rabbit, feeder rabbit, And all the Florida Mayhem skins. Or
Oh
icons.
yeah.
I didn't even realize that. I was like, why do they have 2 rabbits? Ah, read a rabbit, feed a rabbit.
I'm back here.
Why does
Alive.
Mangon why? Why does Mangon have to whisper us?
No, she's too. It's fine. She could look at the only 2 people who are in here who are not playing. Maybe use some critical thinking. Maybe, if possible. Brugga, you are not being roasted. It is the bench that is being roasted, buddy. It's not even you, bro. It's not even you.
I was gonna say it's the bench we want to know about.
Looks like we're just waiting on. I don't know what we're waiting on. I'll be honest. The teams are entitled to like 10 minutes or something. It's also a team with Mormon on it running the lobby. Not as bad as Mormon running the lobby.
It's add-ons,
But
so it's not as bad.
see, I feel like I need to add things. Okay, I'm not talking about Mormonism, the religion, chat. There is literally a player named the Mormon 27. Before someone hits the report button, the Mormon 27. He is actually Mormon. I am not talking about the quality of the religion. I am not saying Mormonism as a religion is scuffed. I am saying the player named Mormon is scuffed at running lobbies. That's all. Before you hit the fat report.
I mean, I already reported us, so that was for other reasons. Oh my god, can they please stop switching teams?
I'm gonna throw a fit.
Keep flipping
Teams
back
are
and forth.
pissing me off right now. It's just Siege. All
Oh,
right. Well,
all right, guess we're
we're
going
going
in.
in. Going in, I guess. Let's go.
Welcome to Rialto.
All right, good old Rialto. This is gonna be really interesting. Rialto's big on defense with the Orisa Sig.
Yeah, it's
Will-
pretty big.
yes.
It's also
Will Siege run it though? That is the question. I have no idea how Reinfardt's Orisa looks.
so I didn't see it, but Taco's in for Evil Laser. So they swapped Evil Laser out after swapping Rose and Taco, and they decided to bring Taco in. Probably for the Hanzo. Yep, for the Hanzo.
Mm-hmm.
For the Hanzo. Chat. That's so fall. Oh my god. This chat sucks.
Which one? The chat? You mean the Blue Rose
Our
Smells
Twitch
highlighted?
chat.
That's
Our
awesome.
Twitch chat.
You know, can you blame them?
No, because they're Twitch chat. Everyone's IQ collectively drops like 30 points when they go into Twitch chat, and our friends happen to have lower IQs than general, than the average.
I'm on my phone's hotspot. You know, that's yeah.
He's always on his phone's hotspot. He doesn't have internet, so he's always playing on Wi-Fi on his phone's hotspot.
Wait, I thought that was a joke.
No, that's a legit thing.
Oh my god.
That's a.
Oh my god. But I remember, what was it? AT Orange tryouts. Their tank at the time when they tried out their tanks was playing on a hotspot at like 500 ping and got the job.
That's playing, literally playing in the past, by the way.
Yeah, basically.
But that's time travel. Good for them.
Yeah, as I said, that was a Leaf. Rest in peace, Leaf. We'll always remember
Sweet.
you.
Do you have someone resetting their router
He's gonna
currently?
restart his router. All right. Well, I guess I'll throw us. How would I throw us over to break until they get this stuff all figured
Yeah,
out?
I think that's a good idea. Let's go to break. I'll drink this.
Do not finish your shake. If you do, now you have your time.
There we go.
So,
So it's Taco leaving, and we're gonna go to a break.
all right. And we're back. And we're back. No more break. Taco has a computer now. Wow, internet.
He has a computer. He has a phone hotspot currently. So that's what he's going to play on.
We just want to point out, during that break we found out that 2 players on the Siege are running off of phone hotspots.
Yep, 2 of them. If this team didn't seem any more scuffed, then... I mean, they've done it. They've done more. They found a way. And speaking of scuffed, we're looking at the Sigma Hog. And Taco on the Hanzo with the disgusting pick. Taco on the Hanzo is actually horrifying. It's so gross. Adam going on the long flank, gonna see if he can get the high ground. Maybe hook someone in. Maybe we'll see. Nope, nope, nope. Doesn't go for the hook just yet. Nice disengage from 0-5 heads. They're just on the. I mean, they're just going back right now. They lost Eagles early on in the fight, so you have to give up so much ground. Reinhardt almost gets the hook, but Mormon just gonna get walked on. I mean, look at this. I mean, while Adam's sitting there on the high ground right now, his whole team's just getting walked on. Mangon just gonna die, defeat a rabbit, the second kill in the fight.
Taco's not dead yet? Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, it happened. It finally happened.
Where is the hog? Is he dead?
No, he's still there. He's still there. He's walking up. He chooses now to walk on the point.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, tactical feeding is a thing. Hopefully that's a reset, like they're switching roles. Nope, staying on the hog.
Staying on the hog. There's a whole lot of nothing going on right now.
Oh my god. Jesus is just going in on Rose. Oh!
Ooh, that's a very nice shot. Scribble onto Rose. You are not going to be resing that up if you are Mangon. There's quite literally no way unless your team takes enough space within the next few seconds to make that happen. Taco on the off angle has his dragon built up, but has nothing to really combo it with other than the flux, which is still 60% of the way. I mean, Mormon just has not been able to get in on an off angle. And Dr.
Oh,
Crepe,
as you say.
Not Dr. Crepe, DeCrepe. Sorry.
He's only has a
Dr.
master's
Crepe
degree.
all night. I really hope I haven't. Oh, feeder caught out by the dragon. Very, very nice job. Reinhardt going to walk on a Scribble, and Eagles is going to get the kill on the Mormon. But,
Mangon, that was risky.
It was risky, but you know, works out in the end. Reader going to go by the wayside, and you know, Siege looking pretty darn good. There will definitely be a recontest here, I believe, especially with Jesus having the bob. He can literally just throw it down mid, and more likely than not, it'll end up on the point. But it's also like they don't. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to try and do. Yep, there we go. Bob, he is out. He has touched the point.
Oh, that's a meaty flux.
But so many die in the process of that flux. Reinhardt and Taco both go down before the flux even brings the enemy team down. Jesus, Bob picks up Mangon, and I mean, it's just all over from there. Mormon gonna try and get something here, can get nothing. And you are low on ults if you are Siege, and there is not any particular light at the end of this tunnel, especially coming into a nano and a shatter.
Oh, and they have no... Well, I'm gonna say they have a shield, but not a great shield.
Definitely not one you'd want to rely on for blocking a shatter.
I will say, look at Rose's. Look at the Genji. Look at his ult. He's almost got... Oh, never mind.
Oh, he's dead. He actually built that up pretty quickly, but
fat shatter.
That's a 4-man shatter. That's a fat shatter. is it a fat shatter if there's nothing contesting it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it does get 4. It's an excellent play. It's well done. That was exactly what he should have done in that fight.
Who can? Are they gonna get the time to get the point?
It's possible. Tanks are moving around the right. Yes. So
yeah,
Rose has gotten to the high ground. He will definitely be able to touch.
This is gonna be a blade coming
out.
out. Nano blade.
He needs the pocket though if they're gonna be able to
there
get this
is.
happen. Yep. Oh, he gets grabbed.
No!
He gets grabbed right when he gets nanoed. See if he can still get anything happening there. Might be able to. Does
There's
get Fear
one.
Rabbit. Bob actually gets the beat here, so Bob's going to be relatively beefy for a moment.
And he's got nano.
He has slept. Decrypt is on the point. Purple actually somehow gets out just by 4 people looking at him. Taco is going to win the 1v1.
Reader Rabbit in.
Reader, sorry. One of them. But Adam goes down. So does Rose. Jesus just picked up 2 in this fight somehow. He's got 3! I don't understand exactly how this is happening. How is he killing so many? Mangon gonna go down to Reader Rabbit. Jesus with his 4th in the fight. And Jesus. Oh. Blessings of the Lord upon Jesus. He just absolutely popped in that fight. They had no business winning that. They had no business winning that. But, I mean, he just did it. He just did it.
This is not looking great for the Siege.
I would love to see the statistics of how many teams who get full held on Rialto end up doing, like, you know, a fuller hold. Like, who end up actually winning, you know? It can't be very high, right?
Probably not. Now, I can say this, basically. Whoa, no, this team comp. So basically, I think if the 0-5 heads can get past the second corner, it's game. I think, and by second corner I mean the blue building. If they can get past that, I think they win. But the Siege look like they're not in a bad team comp to. As I say that, now I'm not so confident. But to hold
We'll see. I believe in Taco. I believe in his DPS prowess. We saw that Rose's Junkrat is really good. SK has the ability to come in with clutch immortalities when he's not throwing them all the way across the map. And Mormon's on a comfort pick. So,
if they're smart, and I don't know if they will, they'll switch Scribble over to a Pharah. Even though Taco's on the Bastion, I think the Pharah would be a smart pick right now.
Pharah would be really good. I actually love the Hanzo though.
Yeah. Reader Rabbit just standing still behind the cart. Rose with the pick. Mangon is way in. And Rose goes down. And someone Taco DC.
There we go. Yep, Taco DC. But he's back. Looks like he has left and joined again.
You're supposed to pause after fights. All good though. First game of the season.
Yep.
It's not really. They're not really in a fight right now.
Yeah,
it's not the bad thing. But that's for anyone watching. Remember, pause after fights.
So Taco, he is back. Should be good. Just gonna wait for teams R's at the moment. But Rose has gone down.
They have no
That's
DPS.
Rough. That's
no
very
DPS.
rough. Yes, the Bastion is not going to be in position by the time the next fight comes their way. So if you are Siege right now, you basically have to go to your plan B.
Taco back to the Hanzo. Yeah, they're going to be able to... Oh, Mormon gets Jesus.
Yep. And so the plan B, is the Hanzo. I was thinking more positionally.
Oh, no!
Nice immortality field. Reinhardt does go very low with the anti, and he just needs the pocket right now. But you know, he's not going to get it. He had to drop his shield to hop for a second, and then the headshot is going to take him down. And this is basically going to be a scrap heap from Siege to see if they can get anything done. Taco going to fall. SK dying to Feeder. Oh, I hate these names, man. I cannot. These names are so hard.
Rose is in a
I'm gonna call him Rabbit 1 and Rabbit 2. Rabbit 1.
Doesn't matter who's who. Just Rabbit 1, Rabbit 2.
and Rabbit Seaway. They should be able to contest here, maybe, if someone has to, right? So he's just gonna get shattered right off the point. Megan, don't know exactly what happened to her, but did go off the point, and that DC crippled them. Any plans that Siege had, they're done.
I don't know if
They're
you
gone.
saw it, but what also crippled them. So Reinhardt actually had a great pin on the card on that, like turning into that last fight. But Reinhardt's physics, Eagles dead to rights in front of the cart. Eagles skipped up and like went above the cart and hit the wall in the back. Didn't get pinned.
Well, that's unlucky.
It was very unlucky, and that's just Reinhardt physics things.
So that is 3-0. That is a 3-0 in favor of 0-5 heads. They will win their first game of the season. They have the maximum map differential they could possibly get. And Siege, they come up short. They come up quite short. They come up about as short as possible. They go 0-3. Or they get 0-3'd. So, end of the first match. It's a new season. We're about to crown our first golden hammer of the match. Ryan, I want to give you the honors. Who did you like in?
Who did I like? Honestly, out of it, because we have to go with the winning team. I think, and I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna go with the DPS with Jesus. I think
I agree.
I think he just popped off when he needed to, was able to take down the right people. Just overall, just overpowering.
Yeah, Jesus was disgusting. Jesus, I mean, like we saw, he got those like 4 kills on. He got those 4 kills at the end of point A on the defense in Rialto, and just came up so clutch in so many fights. Really kept Evil Laser in check. Any of the DPS, I would say, really. At any point in the game, occasionally Taco got the better of him, but not too often. And it was just a very nice linchpin to the damage of this team. This is a very clean team. And he just kept on dishing out the clean and consistent damage, which is consistent with their identity. So, yeah, I agree with that. Jesus, our first Golden Hammer of the season. Season 2 of the Golden Hammer Gaming League. And yeah, so congrats to 0-5 heads. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it'd be nice to see Siege. I mean, they had shining moments. Again, this is the first time that I think they've all really played together. They're all individually very skilled at what they do.
Agreed.
But I think I mean, they've all kind of been on teams, but yeah, I think they just need to work on a little bit of team, get a practice or two, and I think they'll be pretty set in Division 1 right now.
Yeah.
They'll actually be very competitive.
The first match.
Yeah,
it's the first match. They got what, like 6 or 7 more to go in the season, so obviously not the end of the world whatsoever.
No, and they definitely showed that, go out there and have fun. I mean, sometimes team comp means a thing, but sometimes, have fun, throw a little hog out there. It may not work, but go for it.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be all from us, folks. This has been Bluta and Master Yano. Master Ryan, however you want to call him.
That's whatever.
And we appreciate you all coming out. We love you guys. We do have another game soon. You're literally all in the Discord, so just look at the schedule link. I don't have it in front of me at the moment, but it'll be soon. We have so many games planned for this week. All of our teams, or not all of our teams, but some of our teams are playing rather early. Our season was supposed to start on the 12th, but just to let people play, decided to let it happen.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It looks like the next game currently is on the 11th. Between
So
Doo-Doo Blast and Benchwarmers. So teams 7 and 8 of Division 1.
All right. Chat says acknowledge Mengon. Mengon, you did fine. Good job.
No,
Good job,
that's not what they want.
Good job, champ. But yeah, that'll be all from us. Thank you guys. Have an excellent night. Wash your fucking hands. Stay Torb. And we will see you 4 days.
Wait, can we still say Torb?
Probably, right?
Stay golden.
Stay... That you will get. That'll get us copyrighted faster than Stay Torb. They will come. That Outsiders is much more iconic than Overwatch.
Stay gaming.
I don't know. We'll talk about it some other time. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.